So I would like to tell tell you about our project, about our website. So the basic function of the website is to store the information like books. Like when you tap the filter, just tags and creators. Creator is the author. The key feature of our website is to store. It's not only store the book information but also store the user's information. So first, the add work function. When you tap it, this page will appear, and that means you can store the basic information into our server database. Like when you tap, there is something about the name. Title is just like the name of the book. But no, but the tag is just like horror. And then you can add work. It means you will send everything into a JSON file to our server database, and then next time if you want to check it, you can just search it. Although it didn't show something, but yeah, we try our best. So we suppose when we tap the title of the book, then it can show here. Let me check this one. If it shows, and you can add to list. That's another key features is to add something into your own list. But first, if you want to do so, you should do a login first. But that page is not work. So back to this page, we can back to main and then to the login. It's for log into your account and you can store what you want in your list. If you don't have the account, you can sign up. Like writing down their username and password. Then sign up. Be careful. You should ignore this kind of thing to avoid some error. Then when you click sign up, you should go to the sign page, but for now the button is not work. So let me do so. And then tap the name and the password. Then do a login. And it's supposed to go back to the home page. Okay, this works. You're supposed to back to that. And for now, when you're logging into your account, you can do lists and it can show you what you have now. So that's the key feature. You can not only add the new books into our servers, you can but also to log in and store what you want in the list. So that's the key features of our website.
So there was a lot more thought that kind of had to go into things and making things, as smooth as you possibly can make it for the end user. Whereas with backend, you don't have to think about that. So I think that was definitely interesting to realize, like, okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. And in particular for future work, this idea was actually kind of mostly mine. I'll take the fall or like praise for it or whatever you want to call it. But originally, I had this kind of idea using other sites. I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to have more artworks on here. Right now, they're all just Chainsaw Man for our dummy data. But, I wanted to be able to kind of take different things and be able to organize them and sort them as I saw fit. So I think I will actually continue working on this in the future. I'll probably refactor a lot of the code. I'll maybe change some questionable things I did with the API and whatnot. But I do plan on taking this in the future, maybe expanding some of the features, like making the querying system more powerful so that you can do more advanced searches and stuff like that. Adding more properties to artworks as opposed to just title and author. I think it'd be interesting if you could do things like have cross references or stuff like that, like almost like an artwork wiki. I think that would be very cool and very useful for a lot of people. And then maybe something like embeds, like if your artwork is a YouTube video, I think it'd be very nice to be able to play that inside of the site, just embedded. So I'm definitely looking forward to this project in the future. I want to have a lot more time to spend on it and maybe see if I can get something interesting going. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm going to talk about what makes our application different and where do we get the idea from. So first, our idea is to create a website which allows users to categorize and organization and sharing, like adding some artwork in our database through our website. So basically, this website is allowing users to add artworks manually by users and including some kind of link or citation. And to do this, our artwork should be categorized and organized in various ways. For example, user could tag them or could also make lists to store them. As we can see from the main page, there is a user login and there is some artworks that has already been stored in our database. And also we can search artworks through our search bar, and we can also add some artworks in the database through the add work bar button. And I think why we are different is because we are focusing on the categorization and organization of the artworks. So user could have some list, like their favorite artwork or the way they want to categorize them. So they can basically categorize artwork on their own mind.